Hello world, this is John Barton with JB Cases. As you can see, everything is still intact after Trump was elected. Thank you, Lord. No, it was quite a fight, wasn't it, folks? Yeah, very down to the wire there. But yeah, you know, nobody thought this guy could get elected, but he did. So let's all just pull together and hope that he makes everything better, as he said. So I happen to think America was already great, but if he can make it greater, great. Meanwhile, let's look at some great cases. So here is an Oiltan. These have been really popular the last month or so. This is a pebbled Oiltan right here. Now, Oiltan is basically cowhide veg tan leather. That's what it's called, but it's been infused with oil. So when it was made, so it's got a really high kind of oil content, waxy feeling to it. Very heavy, very durable, pretty much waterproof. So this is a really popular leather to get for a Q case. This one here is a really good example of it. Let me bring this a little closer to the camera here so you guys can see it. See this texture, see the feeling in there. So when you feel this and you put it in your hands, it just feels really, really good and strong. And especially this pebbled effect in here has a real nice texture to it. So this particular one has a L zipper pocket here, double zippers here, magnetic flap. We hand build these magnetic flaps, by the way. Another magnet here, and then on top here we have another magnet right there, so no moving parts to break. And this one is for Mr. Robert Agostino. Mr. Robert D. Agostino, we laser engraved his name in there. And that's it. So leather, 2x5, 3x4. This one here is a 3x6. And you'll notice this one has a side opening. So magnetic flap again, right here on the side. See how nicely that sucks in there? Look at that. Nothing to break, nothing to move. And I want to show you guys something here. Look at this. You can take this and swing it, and it's not coming open. You see, so you don't have to worry about it coming open here and your cues or anything falling out. You wouldn't have to worry about your cues falling out anyway. As you know, we do ultra pads with a lot of padding in here. But sometimes people are like, are these magnetic latches any good? Because I don't have any twisty part, or I don't have anything that closes like I'm used to. So there's your answer right there. You can swing these around. You don't have to worry about it. They're not coming open. And the good part is there's no moving parts to break. So the magnets are rated. These are the earth magnets in here. You guys have seen me on video go over this a lot, but they are neodymium magnets, otherwise known as earth magnets. And they lose their power at the rate of 10% every 100 years, you know, or like 1% every 10 years or something. So basically it would take more than 100 years before these things lose their power. And by that time, your ancestors will worry about it, okay? So cases do have a lifetime guarantee though, so if my ancestors are still around, when your ancestors inherit this, they can send it in and get it fixed, okay, if something happens to the magnets. But until then, this is pretty much going to last you a lifetime. Oiltan, beautiful case, 3x6, and this one has a brown interior. And then as you know with our cases, the interiors are removable. You just reach in, you can pull them out like that, so if there's ever any problem, it's very easy to fix. Not a problem there. This one is for Jake Yoder. Thank you very much, Jake. And a couple other little things. This one has a strap on the back, as Jake requested. And this one has a strap on the side, okay? As requested. 2 little bands here to keep it retained whenever you're carrying it with the strap closed. So there you go. Okay, so those are the leather cases that we've done this week. Now, here I have a really nice black, gray, and white. So the white piping makes a really nice accent on here. We've got white zipper pulls to go with it, and then white stitching makes for a really nice accent there. Backpack straps, towel ring, and here, let's see what color the interior is. The interior is black, so we got a black 3x6 and a ball holder inside. So that's pretty much a loaded Ultimate Rugged case right there. Here I have yellow and black, really nice. Also with backpack straps. Backpack straps continue to be extremely popular. They really help with a blue interior. The backpack straps really help to keep your shoulders from getting sore, balance the weight. Really easy to carry, hands-free. So if you're walking from your car to the pool room, you got it on your back, you know, and some disgruntled Clinton voters decide to attack you, then you got full hands-free to defend yourself. And if you turn your back to them, you know, and they hit you in the case, might even save your life. So this one here is for, what does that say, C-money? Cash money, I guess. So again, backpack straps, and this one's even army green. That ought to scare anybody away. All right, pretty cool case. And the interior on this one is lime green, and it has also laser engraved in the lid. JB cases made for C-money. So there you go, folks. Pretty cool case. Just remember, you know, we're the only ones on the planet right now doing custom at this price level right here. So you can see how nice it is to be able to get the colors you want, the configuration you want, get the embroidery done the way you want it to, get some, you know, we've done so many great cases from mild to wild with being able to embroider them, put on people's logos, put on their, you know, their mascots, their team, whatever it is that they want that expresses their character or their sports loyalty or whatever it is. We do it, and we do it with quality, and we do it at a price point that's really affordable. So please send a tweet to President Trump and tell him to not raise, you know, the import taxes here on these, because literally there's nobody in America that's doing this, and nobody even wants to try. So you know, we got to keep our Chinese connection here, man, and get these in here. So this one, really cool case, larger pockets. See the thicker pockets on here? So this is another example of you telling us what you want. These pockets right here are about 2 inches high, so they'll easily accommodate balls, anything like that, or those extra thick bridges, stuff like that. Just another example of cool custom that we do. Very simple, black and blue. And let's see here what color interior this has. This one has a blue interior with a ball holder. Ball holders, by the way, are really popular. People do like to take their own cue ball with them when they go to play. So probably some advice that I should follow, because I have a hard enough time handling my cue ball as it is when I know what kind of cue ball it is. But then when I go play different places, you know, it just gets that much worse when I don't know what the cue ball is going to do. So, of course, at my level, it probably really doesn't matter. If I carried around a cue ball where only I knew what it would do, it would still have a mind of its own. All right, this one is for Mr. Sanchez III right here. Pretty cool case. This is black and burgundy, and I like what he put on here. He put "flip it" right there, so that's a sentiment all of us pool players like. Of course, I like to hear "flip it" when I won the first set. Okay, but I will say it, you know, when I lose a set too, once in a while. So this is pretty cool. Unexpected, we got a lime green interior, so I like that when I open it up, you know, and it's kind of like a sweet middle or something like that in an otherwise conservative case. Pretty cool, again with the ball holder, so there you go. And backpack straps. Okay, then the last thing I have to show you this week is a couple things. Well, one real quick before I show you the last thing. This is a 2x3 right here, And you'll notice there's no top handle on here. There's no side handle, right? And one small pocket right here, or one 15-inch pocket right in the center. So you'll see that has a really nice look to it. You know, it's very sleek and elegant. The lack of handles makes it appear much smaller than it is, so easy to carry, as you can see, in one hand. So this is kind of one of those really elegant little cases that just by taking off the handles and everything, it really reduces the footprint. And so you can see that sometimes less is more in this situation. So you can actually fit, in this case, 2 butts and 4 shafts. You'll still have to double up the shafts in one of the cavities, but 2x3 fits comfortably. And you can imagine somebody walking in with this, it doesn't seem like 2 butts and 3 shafts would fit in this case because it has such a small appearance. So there you go. You can design that on the designer just like this customer did. And let's see what color interior they put in here. Red. So it's really cool. So again, another conservative case with a little bit brighter interior. And that fits 2 butts and 3 shafts. There you go. All right, last case is this black and yellow. So relatively normal black and yellow with yellow stitching here. And this one has a new color for the interior that we are introducing. Now, one of the things about us with the interior colors, it's literally possible for us to get every color imaginable to make the interior. But the problem is that our distributor wants us to buy a lot of a color, right? So we can't just buy, you know, a couple yards. We have to buy a lot of it. So when we do that, we want to make sure that it's a color that we're going to use over and over. So here's one that we just added because we were able to fulfill those parameters. We added yellow. So we're going to be adding this to the designer. Check it out. Yellow. Very bright. You can see everything. You can see every cavity easily right there. And it's a nice complement to the case. So there you go. 3x6 with a yellow interior. All right. So very soon I'll be adding that to the designer, and you can choose yellow. When you order a custom case, you can choose yellow as the interior color. So folks, that's it. Got nothing else to say. A lot of you have been following me on Facebook over the past year or so, and by now you know my political views. So they are not the same as a lot of other people's political views, which is the way it should be. You know, there's people on one side, people on the other. But at the end of the day, you know, we're all humans. We're all on this planet together. And if we're in America, we're all Americans together. So I want to thank all of you for all of your support over the years. And I want to say that I am very happy to live here and to be raising my daughters here in America, which I still think is the greatest country in the world. And with that in mind, let's just move on, go forward. Hope for the best, and everybody work to make a better world in your community, and just make your circle good and just keep widening it until it intersects with other people's good circles, and all together everything just gets better. We, for our part, are just going to keep making our cases better with every production that we do, every case that we make. We're going to keep pushing and try to keep making them better and better, and that's our promise to you, okay? Thank you very much, and just remember, if you don't want to build it yourself, go to jbcases.com, and we'll be happy to build it for you. Bye-bye.